Day 105. I think I successfully snuck out of camp last night as I was going to sleep. I'm going to sleep pretty early too, like 6 o'clock or something. A whole new group of people showed up and they started being really loud and whatnot. And I laid there and waited and getting irked. So finally I popped out with the plan to tell them, hey, I'm trying to go to sleep over here, and as loud as you guys are tonight, I'll match that in the morning. But I popped out and it was catch up and a bunch of people I know, so I was like, okay, I'll be more lenient. But I had the intent. It's crazy how instantly it changed when you're like, oh, it's people I like. They can be as noisy as they want. Okay, today the goal is in 21 trail miles. And I specifically mentioned that as trail miles because I will not be taking the trail for a good chunk of the day. Why bother when the road hugs the trail and has all the views? What views you get, but you know what I'm saying. It's easier, faster, more entertaining. So I'll definitely be doing that. Unfortunately, there's no water for 13 of those. I have a liter on my chest, and I think that's all I'm going to carry. It's early. I won't sweat for hours. And again, we're taking the road. Let's do this. I'm not sure what town we're looking at. So many lights out there. We are under the power lines. You can hear them crackling. Tons of spider eyes glinting. Steep downhill. Bug in my nose, That was rude. Got all these lights going on though. Just asking for it. I was walking by this tree, and right when my face was by it, I saw it, like its eyes glowing. Oh, look how hairy you are. You got a beard going on, man. Scruffy looking. It was, literally 3 inches from my face. I'm not scared of spiders, but still, I wouldn't want something that big on my face. Pretty cool with bugs when they land on me. I generally look at what it is before I swipe in for a kill. Remove it from me in a delicate way. But if you land on my face, I just kill you quick. Boom, dead. I don't care what you are. You can be a freaking butterfly, a ladybug. Huge one down there too. Nuts. The big spiders are out. Both of those being big males, the females are even bigger. Made our way down to the road on a beautiful morning. I didn't even put on clothes this morning. I'm still wearing just a skirt and my Batman shirt. Good warm morning with no bugs. Don't get used to it. This doesn't happen very often. I'm definitely going to enjoy it while it lasts. Maybe catch a sunrise on this road. Just maybe. Hoping we head to the other side of the hill, because that's the direction sunrise should come from. Some clouds and stuff, or at least overcast. Maybe some colors will happen. We're about to head to the other side of the hills, and we'll be there for a good 8 miles or so. I can already see colors going on, so whatever's happening probably will be done by the time I get over there, but yeah, it's right around this corner. Must be somebody camping over there. It has spotted a tent. Unfortunately, it's a no-go today. Maybe the trees thinned out because it just seemed more light over here. But it's less tall trees is what it is. Yeah. No sunrise photo you today. So in lieu of that, I'm just going to sit right here and have a roadside safety meeting and wardrobe change. Ta-da! If I had known there was nothing here, I'd have sat back there. There was a wall to sit on. Oh, 12, this will do. See each other. They know they can't be hunted here. They're pretty chill. Notes. What's up, dear? Yum, 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 yum. There's an itty bitty baby bird that just must have flown out of the nest. Well, at least he's off the road. You're the tiniest, cutest little thing. Enhance. Adorbs. Good luck, buddy. Oh, you can see water down there. It's Moorman River. Moorman, not Mormon, but Moorman. If only we'd have made it here by sunrise. Is that smoke? Haze? I don't know. Kind of has a smoky appeal. There's that dark line right there. That makes me think it's smoke, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hot and humid day. The news said that everywhere is having a heat wave out here. And I'm out here, so I'm going to have a heat wave. Chance to sun myself and get my tan going on. Rip Rap Overlook. Now, Rip Rap to me was the first 3D printing machine I ever saw. I was talking about these 3D printer things like 15 plus years ago. Tell people everybody's gonna have one in their house someday and be like, whatever, you're crazy. But they just made sense. But that was an open source one where they gave you all the information you needed, all the programming, and you could build your own. And once you built your own, you could use it to build better versions of it. Seemed like a pretty cool concept. And now everybody has 3D printers going on. I mean, I don't have one. Most of you probably don't have one, but a lot of people have them. Blue blaze that leads to the shelter. This was 13 trail miles away. Probably around 11 by road. Get water here. I'm debating on second coffee. It's already pretty hot. But I do like coffee. But I imagine I'm going to stay here for just a little bit. Day's already getting hot. Too early to hunker down and ride out the heat though. Still got a couple more hours to suffer. Better than being cold, of course. That's a nice water source. I might not even filter it, but I'm putting it in my dirty bag, so I'm going to filter it. But I got a new filter coming in the mail, so that's going to change everything. Not everything, but it's ever going to improve my lifestyle.
But he must be a small rat snake, right?
He's very tiny.
Because
yeah, he's the slick around.
Well, the sun came out and I can't be naked the whole time, so I threw my flag up. I'm hoping that I look American enough and need a beer, right? You know, what was more American than just driving up and handing somebody a beer, giving a thumbs up, and then drive away and do a wheelie at the same time in a monster truck. But yeah, I'm hoping somebody drives by and like, that man needs a beer. Because road walking is way better when it's tipsy road walking. Big Run Overlook, or Overgrown Overlook. Pretty overgrown. All of them have been pretty overgrown. They really need to come out here and do something, but I'm guessing you need specialized equipment to get on that side. Or manpower. Well, that was nice. Couple pulled over and they gave us some ice cold Cokes and a little clementine. sugar boost we need to get to the next place. It's only like 2 miles away. Or possibly 3. I'm leaning towards 2. So my feet are being worn raw. It took me a while to figure out what it was, because I didn't buy new insoles. These are just the crappy ones that came with it. But it turns out they're like sandpaper, man. They're just wearing me raw. Not cool. So, well, they're glued in, unfortunately, so I took them out, but the glue is stuck to this, and if I try to remove it from this, it will take a big piece out. And I'm going to flip them over and put them in the other shoes, and hopefully, because I'm being worn like right here. So I got pads on my feet. I'm wearing 2 sets of socks. But yeah, these things are beating me up. I need to buy insoles. I was hoping to cheap it out and just not get insoles, but yeah, lesson learned. I need them, because why would they make them out of sandpaper though? I wouldn't want that on my skin. Lame ass idea. Who sold this idea? No better grip inside your shoe. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. So I'm charging my stuff outside now so I can keep an eye on it. Giving it a little bit of time, playing with my shoes, and then carry on. Don't plan on going too much further because my feet kind of hurt now. We ran into Wing It. He went the wrong way up the Blue Blaze. The Blue Blaze goes straight up. Nobody wants to see it, so we saw him walking down like, nope, wrong way. I'm teaching everybody which maps to use because Open Topo Meters has way more information. So he thought he was somewhere else that he wasn't. Hey, don't you flip off my camera. My camera can flip you back off. My feet feel much better already just by flipping the insoles around. Much happier with that decision than I thought it would be. Once I realized that it was the insoles tearing me up. But who would put sandpaper on this? I digress. I don't want to get into that again. Spent a lot of time doing that. Haven't seen one yet. Seen lots of fallen rocks. But falling rocks, oh, those are rare. My shoe has a squeak in it now. That's going to be annoying. But they do feel way better already. My feet need a night off, though. Heal up the damage I did today. I wish I would have figured out the whole sandpaper in my shoe thing a little earlier. But this does come from a guy who wore his insoles in the wrong shoes for like 2 or 3 days before he noticed. Something hurting your feet, you should definitely check it out. When I was checking it out, I put on extra socks, I put a big band-aid on my foot. But what was the cause? Ooh, this week's forecast, hot and hazy. At least the wind's moving a little bit though. It does make it way more tolerable. It just looks humid, doesn't it? Freaking heat wave. This makes up for all the cold last year. I'm still absorbing it in. There's a cool breeze coming from this direction. You can hear my flag making happy noises. Alright, we're going back onto the AT now and trying to find a place to camp. Conveniently enough, it's right here. We were really hoping to find a campsite along the way, but we got this thick brush. So we've kind of given up hope, and we're headed to the shelter, because there's always spots, at least around there. Don't know if they're filled or not, But we do know there's about 10 people that we know of behind us all headed here. So we got to beat that rush. So hopefully there's not a bunch of day hikers and stuff here all taking up the good spots. They got these fancy ass markers. They call them huts here. The shelters. Hut Spring. But the shelters are here are day use only. You're not supposed to sleep at them. It's kind of weird. Let's see if we can find ourselves some spots. It's another one of those hangs where I have absolutely the perfect amount of space between the trees. I could not go another inch closer. This happens a lot. I appreciate you being there for me, trees. We got a deer that is just not scared of us. It's been cruising around us for a while. I'm gonna pee over here to give it something to nosh on. You know how deers love pee. Hey deer, you come over, I'll pee directly into your mouth for you. We'll just save the middleman. It'll be a little weird, maybe a first for you too. Do you like pee? Huh? I'll pee on this tree over here. You can just nosh on it. We'll get some cute videos of you. Okay? Okay. I peed on that skinny little tree right there. But I've only bet people have been peeing on this a lot longer. And the deer is loving it. Okay, this is Camp Crawler for the night. I got 12 as a neighbor. She is a noisy ass neighbor, but since we wake up at the same time, it's no big deal. We'll be heading out again at 4 a.m. because we're trying to make some decent miles because there's food if we do make decent miles, but we'll see how that goes. My feet are a little tenderized. That damn deer did not touch my pee at all. It's too good for my pee. It ate pee all over here. It ate pee all over there, but it did not touch my fresh pee. It was even pretty yellow. I was dehydrated. That was surprised some really good shit. Whatever. Huh? I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night.